Welcome to our Lent devotion today, where we're going to be reflecting on Psalm 29. As we've been dwelling on the Psalms over the past month, we've seen that many of them show David as a man in distress, someone trying to work through difficulties, lamenting the evil actions of those around him, and yet, in many of them, declaring his faith and his trust in God. Psalm 29 is a powerful declaration and description of the power and might of God. Can I suggest that you pause and read the psalm? Why not read it in a way that reflects what it is describing? Let the words ring out in worship of God. The first two verses are a call for us to come before God in worship and adoration. And then David seems to become a storm watcher. It's as though he is watching a mighty storm. And as he does so, he acknowledges the power that he witnesses as being like the power that is unleashed when God speaks. He uses very powerful imagery. God's voice being able to control the oceans, the forests and the mighty mountains, lightning bolts and deserts, the animals, and even the power of mighty floodwaters. When we read this psalm, it should remind us that when God speaks, his words can bring breakthrough and change in the difficult situations that we face. And it should encourage us to be bold and to speak out God's powerful words. But look at how the psalm ends. It lands in a beautiful place. David assuring us that God gives his people strength and blesses them with peace. I feel like this is almost like a PS, just to remind us that when we might be in a storm of life, God gives the strength and peace that we need, and that can be found through the power of his voice and his word. Take time today to listen for the voice of God and be blessed and amazed by the power of his word.